lovelies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to create a mani using Vivid Glam Co dips. So here I have caught a vibe, which is a thermal blue. So it changes from this color to like a darker blue. If you can see on my thumb there, it gets a little lighter as well. And then there's Good Vibes, which is a chunky glitter that has blue, silver, some iridescence, chunky, fine, medium glitters in it. So I'm just going to get started with the dip process here using my Hematite Dip Co liquids. I'm going to put down the solid color on 4 of my fingers, my thumb, index, middle, and pinky. And then I'm going to create a glitter ombre on my index finger and do a full glitter nail on my ring finger. So I kind of speed up a lot of this process for you just because it's like my normal dipping process here. So first I'm just doing a pour over of the first layer of the blue just to get that on my nails. And this hand is actually the hand that I have my full cover tips on. So on my left hand are my natural nails just covered with 2 layers of clear dip and then dipped in the Vivid Glam Co colors. So I wanted to do like a matching mani on both hands for a change. So I went ahead and I did my left hand first. So I'm just doing this on video for you on my tips. And I actually had something totally different planned for this mani. So on my middle finger, I was going to do a water slide. I don't know if you saw in the beginning there, I had like a mermaid sheet down, but I decided that because it was a thermal, I just wanted to give it a chance to like shine and be on its own without covering it up with a decal. So that's why I ultimately decided at the end not to put the decal on my middle finger. And I actually had another decal on my left hand, which was a butterfly, but I didn't like the way that that looked with the way that this mani was going, because to me it looked more ocean-like than butterfly. So that's why I was going to switch to the mermaid, but decided ultimately against that, as I mentioned. So I'm just putting my pinky nail coverage on here, pouring it over. And I don't know, it's weird to me how the dips work differently on the full cover tips. Like even with the peel base on, the peel base doesn't come off, like, I don't know, it just doesn't come off as cleanly as it does on my natural nail or when I was using builder gel, when I was able to use that. So there's just something to note there that I've noticed. So here's the first layer, and then I'm going to speed up the rest of the process for you for the rest of it, and see you at the end. Okay, so now I'm going in with my hematite top coat, and I'm going to put a layer of this down, letting that dry for 30 seconds to a minute. And then off camera, I'm going to do the second layer, and then we'll see how the final look comes out. I really like these colors. Vivid Glam Co has some of the best thermals. You can kind of see the change here as I'm putting the first layer of the top coat on at the tips, how it's changing to the darker color. And the glitters laid down really nice. I was able to use that baggy method that I've shown you in the past, where it just kind of molds the glitter to the nail. And the only nail that I had to clear cap was my index finger, just because I couldn't get those as flat as I wanted to, and I had to do like a lot of filing down at the cuticle line to make it a little flat and get the bulk out. So I'm just letting it dry, and here is the final look after the second coat is on, and how shiny that top coat is. I highly recommend Hematite Dip Co liquids. So I'm going in now with my Secret Crush Cuticle Balm by Pretty Cuticles. This is a new to me cuticle oil company, and this was the first time I was using this scent. It just goes on so nice. It's like a butter almost when it melts into your fingers. I'm a really big fan of cuticle oil, but I really like Pretty Cuticles Balm. I like the way it leaves my cuticles feeling hydrated. I also got another scent, caramel and apple, which I will be showcasing on other manis as well. I've actually used that and it smells really good. As we're doing this voiceover, or as I'm doing this voiceover, I actually just put it on, caramel and apples on my fingers. So always keeping the cuticles hydrated up. So just rubbing that in, and it kind of like obviously melts in after you start rubbing it. I even put this on my elbows sometimes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. As always, please hit the like button if you enjoyed this, and have a lovely day.